morning, everyone. Good morning, viewers. So we are here today for a pre-bid conference for procurement of civil works under invitation to be number 2024-007. So we are live via YouTube for Department Order number 6, series of 2024. So before we proceed, I would like to, or I will request the Secretariat to call a roll and for those who are present for today's activity.
Good morning to each and everyone. For today's pre-bid conference for civil works, this February 15, 2024, we have here our back Vice Chairperson, Madam Catherine Elsa Maria. Our back members, Engineer John Jeffrey D. Marcos, and Engineer Carlo Antonio P. Guzman. From DPWH, headed by Engineer Architect Lenchan B. Galera, together with Engineer Maria Shelby S. Fukia, and Engineer Lining and Perez. And from Planning and Design Section Representative, Engineer Joey S. Salam. That's all, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. So before we proceed, I, the Vice Chairperson, will conduct the pre-bid conference in behalf of our Mapa-ang chairperson. The Vice Chairperson is training.
Stop sharing ka ba?
So we proceed. We have here 3 sets of agenda prepared for our pre-bid conference. We have here the brief presentation, explanation of the map, and each sub explanation, the criteria, the documents and the requirements, and all other agenda. We have heard the other matters and some proceedings. So we have to tackle first the brief explanation or the basic explanation for the contract project to be bid by our planning engineer. We will explain the project. We have 3 projects here. Contract IDs, we have 3, so this will be explained by the planning engineer, and it will be seen by live streaming. So any question later on for this presentation will be replied by the back or the email representative. Just check your own check box, comment box on our live streaming. So the brief presentation will be presented by Engineer Joey Salam. Go ahead.
Good morning. Circular number 2019 dated July 17, 2019, section 2.5 applies to wit.
Good morning, Madam Chair, MAC members, DWGs, and our viewers. For invitation to bid 2024-007, the first project, name of contract, construction of multipurpose building, Purok Nangka, Tugop, Barangay Kingking, Pantukan, Davao de Oro. The contract ID number is 24LA0034. The location is Pantukan, Davao de Oro. The scope of works is construction of one unit 60-meter wide by 30-meter length curb type gym and one unit 6-meter wide by 12 meters length stage with electrical and two sets of movable basketball goal. This includes site clearing and embankment shall be assisted and undertaken by the LGU. Next slide. This is the location map where the project is located along the municipality of Pantukan. Next. This is the vicinity map of the project site location, the red one. Next slide. This is the perspective view of our project covered court with stage. Next. This is the floor plan with a dimension of 60 meter by 30 meter. This is the floor plan of the proposed stage with dressing room, male and female, and provided also with toilets. Next. This is the typical elevation of the covered court type. Next. This is the elevation sections of the proposed stage. Next. This is the geotag photos of the proposed site along the Barangay Road in Purok Nangka, Tugop. Next. Next. Okay, for the second project, it will be introduced to us by Engineer Joey Salam.
Name of project is construction of road, Barangay Mapa-ang, Maco, Davao de Oro. Location is Maco, Davao de Oro. With the scope of work, concreting of with a width of 6.1 with a thickness of 230 millimeters. This has three sections. The first section is station 00 to station 2 plus 1, 33.23 with a length of 1,984.43 meters with exceptions to Barangay Mapa-ang. Section 2 is station 0 to plus 960 with a total length of 960 meters with exception to Purok 1. Section 3 is station 0 plus station 620 with a equivalent of 620 meters to with exception to Barangay Conception. Roadway excavation, common surplus excavation, surplus rocks excavation with a soap type, removal of existing damaged pavement, installation of metal guardrails, including concrete posts, construction of single barrel box culvert, installation of Vasa Barker, chevron sign, construction of concrete canal and other minor drainage structures, application of pavement, reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. This is the location map. Geotag photos. project.
Okay, for our next third project, the name of contract is construction, completion of multipurpose building, Hall of Justice, Barangay Cabidianan, Nabunturan, Davao de Oro. The contract ID is 24LA0036. Location is Nabunturan, Davao de Oro. The scope of works of our project is completion of Hall of Justice building with mezzanine floors, CSP piling of additional divisions, plastering of CSP walls, complete plumbing fixtures, aluminum frame bronze glass doors, wall divisions and windows, panel doors, acoustical and PVC ceiling, painting of exterior and interior walls, electrical lighting fixtures, wires and wiring devices, conduit boxes and fittings, whole electrical panel board, excluding water pump panel board, and partial installation of railings. Next slide. The approved budget for the contract is 29,700,000. The source of fund is FY 2024 GAA CSSP-BIP with 400 calendar days as contract duration. Size range small b and license category C and D. The cost of the documents is 55,000. Next. This is the location map of our projects located in Nabunturan at Barangay Cabidianan inside the Capitol compound. Next. This is the vicinity map of our projects and it was pointed out in our arrow this slide. Next slide. This is the site development plan of our existing ongoing Hall of Justice building. The next slide. This is the perspective view of our Hall of Justice in Barangay Cabidianan, Capitol Compound, Nabunturan. Next slide. This is the ground floor plan. Next. This is the mezzanine plan for the ground floor. And then the next slide is the second floor plan together with next slide mezzanine plan for the second floor. Next, this is the elevation, front elevation of our proposed project. Next, the right side elevation of the building. Next slide. This is the rear elevation of the building. Next, the left side elevation of the building. Next, this is now the existing ongoing projects to be completed, the Hall of Justice building. Next, the front view. Next. Okay, that's all for our presentation, Madam Vice Chair.
Nice presentation. More detailed requirements of the plans are viewed. So, documents for the plans are available by the participant by the documents. So we will proceed for the requirements and add documents and the criteria. So on the ball.
Requirements of bidding documents. All documents required, including the instructions to bidders, the general conditions of contract, special condition of contract, specifications, drawings, bill of quantities, and forms, such as bid security, are all uploaded to Sojep's website and our website at the DPWH. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders from the procurement unit at the DPWH Davao de Oro First Use or Navin brand Davao de Oro and upon payment of the applicable fee for the bidding documents. It may also be downloaded free of charge from the website of the Philippine Government Electronic Procurement System, PhilJet, and the website of the procuring entity, provided that bidders shall pay the applicable fee for the bidding documents not later than the submission of their bid. Documents to be submitted by the bidder. The following documents should be included by the interested bidders in their bid. For the technical component of the bid, a eligibility document such as PhilJet certificate, B, PCA license and registration, C, statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, SRCP only, NRCP computation and statement of total assets and total liabilities, B, joint venture agreement, if applicable, E, technical documents such as bid security, project requirements such as the organizational chart of contracts, list of contractors' personnel, list of major equipment, and omnibus statement, which is 10 items. For financial component of the bid, A, bid forms, B, bid prices and a bill of quantities, C, detailed estimates including a summary sheet indicating unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals, D, cash flow by quarter. These documents should be submitted using the envelope system. Bidders are urged to only fasten the documents at the topmost portion instead of binding them. Each document should be year tagged appropriately. There shall be 3 copies of documents, the original copy, copy 1, and copy 2. The original copy, the technical component of the bid shall be sealed in one envelope, and the original copy, the financial component of the bid shall be sealed in another envelope. These envelopes should be labeled as original copy of technical component and original copy of financial component respectively. These labeled envelopes shall be sealed into one envelope and label it as the original copy of the bid. The same procedure applies to copy 1 and copy 2. Lastly, the original copy, copy 1 and copy 2 of the bid shall be sealed in one final envelope to be submitted here in conference room, 2nd floor, DPWH, 1st District Engineering Office, Nabunturan, Davao de Oro. Bids can also be submitted electronically through electronic_Compostela Valley at dpwh.gov.ph. Please be reminded, key personnel, there should be no overlapping or no dual functions, especially in project manager, project engineer, materials engineer, and safety officer. Tax identification numbers should be indicated in your bid document. It will be needed during the award of contracts. Financial documents should be written legibly. Discrepancies of bid prices between figures and in words will prevail. Bids not addressing or providing all the required items in the bidding documents, especially in the bill of quantities, the bid will be considered as non-responsive. Always check your documents before submitting to avoid disqualification. All bidders should update their PhilJet contractor's profile application as mandated and in accordance to Section 8.5.2 of 2016 I-Rating Trials of Law 9184 and the DPPD Resolution Number 150 2021. In addition to our bidding documents, bidders are required to include in their technical documents the affidavit of site inspection with proof of evidence of actual visit of the area. This is to avoid problems during the implementation of the project, as per Act Resolution Number 071 Series of 2023. Requirements of bidding documents. All documents required, including the instructions. Please be always criteria and procedure for eligibility check. Criteria and procedure for eligibility check that are set forth in section 23 of the revised implementing rules and regulations of RA 9184. All prospective bidders should have updated their class of documents. These documents were already discussed by the Secretary during the opening of bids. The bank will check the eligibility result of contractor's profile application from Procurement Service of Central Office and simultaneously conduct the eligibility check and preliminary examination of the technical components of the bid. Bidders who are found eligible and at the same time pass the preliminary examination of their technical proposal and financial proposal. The committee will read the bid amount stated in the bid form. Three, policy.
Idrit. Sa number 2, ma'am. Questions, ma'am.
Okay. We have C. Requirements, the documents and the criteria. So is there any question, comments on the leaders? Yes, ma'am. And chat box.
None, ma'am.
None? So there's none? So we will play the other matters. Let's please strike policy against violation of section 69, that's one, I, please.
Please, three-strike policy. The three-strike policy against violation of section 69.1.I of the IRR of R 9184 and following administrative sanctions enumerated as follows. A bidder that had purchased bidding documents but subsequently withdrawn from the bidding or submitted a letter non-participation or did not submit a bid without a valid cause as determined by the Bids and Awards Committee concerned. B, a bidder submitting a late bid without a valid cause as determined by the fact concerned. C, a bidder submitting insufficient or defective bid documents such as insufficient bid securities and other deficiencies. D, other acts that tend to defeat the purpose of public bidding as determined by the concerned bank, provided that the act has been indicated or discussed in the instructions to bidders, bid bulletins, notices, minutes of pre-bid conference, or other similar instruments. The following administrative sanctions on the erring contractor for violation of three-strike policy. For the violation or strike a first warning, for the second strike, a second warning, for the third strike, which together with the first two strikes constitutes the first offense against the three-strike policy, an administrative penalty of suspension for 1 year from participating in any procurement process in any office of the DPWH for the second offense, that is, the second set of three strikes committed by the bidder, an administrative penalty of suspension for 2 years from participating in any procurement process in any office of the DPWH. The following administrative sanctions on the erring contractor for violation of three-strike policy. For the violation or strike a first warning, for the second strike, a second warning, for the third strike, which together with the first two strikes constitutes the first offense against the three-strike policy, an administrative penalty of
Balik lang din.
Okay. Because ang live stream. So, repeat. Sorry for that. So, all the needed information has already been viewed. For clarification, prospective bidders, please, for your clarification, please read invitation in our ITD. We have here some instructions. So for your clarification and other additional information, please read na lang sa ITD. Then, for any additional changes made, please visit our website for any changes before the bidding date. For the supplemental bulletin, in case we have changes. So, that's all for our video conference. So, any question? Anybody? Person?
I want to adjourn the video conference.
Has been moved and seconded. This video conference for ITD number 2024-007 is hereby adjourned.
Stop na pala.
Okay.